Tonight, I defend my... Technically, he beat me. No surprises. No, this is still the house that AJ...
Anyways, arrogant jackass idol, I'll officially be Riddle. They can tear the house down, and I think...
Guess on Moment of Bliss. Who could it be?
Are you afraid to fight the monster among men, Braun Strowman, tonight? Because...
Jean-Claude Van Damme's yacht. He threw a huge... Of course I did. And I wiped the deck with him, too.
Braun Strowman tonight.
Afraid?
Hey, Morse, I just hope Bray Wyatt's watching.
Yeah, going to become tag team G tonight?
It will be our choice.
WWE won't be Big E either. They call that it's a bird, it's a plane. Oh, people at home, the world famous 8-time champ, the New Day. Yes, it is.
Well, there's a main event feel live on the WWE Network.
Losing first, accompanied by Kofi Kingston.
And with any luck, we'll have brand new Smack, your first round choice in auto insurance. Friday night SmackDown, it was a tag team champ, Nakamura and Cesaro. Ring, they would take out Big E and then even more through the table. And the New Day's number.
Now the question is, Cole, when do I start? Why are you talking about old stuff? That's the...
Accompanied by the artist known as Cesaro.
You know, earlier this summer, Snickers and Dollar General customers. Tonight's match will be a tiebreaker match to find. Will it be a tables match or a steel cage?
Motivated as ever, as is the case for his partner Nakamura, leave with the tag titles.
So let's talk about...
Would certainly favor Cesaro and Nakamura because that was at home with an injury. Oh, but he could be hiding under the ring.
Driven into the steel steps.
I don't know if it favors the team through a table to become the tag champs.
Weak, but Corey, New Day hears the whispers.
Cesaro's proven time and time again throughout history. Tremendous impact of Big E crashing into the ring. Cesaro and Nakamura both tired of being the horror show at Extreme Rules as their opportunity to force.
Top rope, Big E in trouble. Center of the ring, Cesaro cover on Big E and a kick out. Shinsuke Nakamura.
Down the moments until this Sunday. Dream Cesaro dethroning the New Day.
Cesaro for the tag team championship match Sunday at the out at 2.
We always talk about the power of Cesaro, but perhaps
100-pounder Big E. Cesaro once again up to the Big E. A belly to belly and a dies. Belly to belly plants Cesaro and Big E.
Big E and Kofi enjoying themselves.
More damage.
Big E realizes what he's dealing.
And Cesaro ringing the bell of Big E, who sends bounced off the ring post, and now Big E back out on the
clobbered with forearms from Big E.
Down on Fox, it's Cesaro one-on-one with Big E. Tag team championship Sunday at Extreme or a tables match.
Either one of those stipulations.
Into a boot, was going for the patented spear. Uppercut by Cesaro. Cover now on quickened in this matchup.
Game.
And now Cesaro perhaps looking for the neutralizer.
This is agonizing.
In the middle of the ring is Cesaro going to tap out.
Great deal of pain, but tremendous power.
Oh, and now into the swing.
Imagine this happen.
The ring now locked in. Big E Ride tag team partner. The New Day defend the tag title
seamlessly.
A tremendous Nakamura. Now look at Nakamura. Right in. Here's the power of Big E.
Oh my! Trying to prevent the big ending from taking place.
And the official on Big E. Here's the cover by
Your winner, Cesaro.
Chaos inside the ring. The officials' view is a third. You talk about momentum every week, Mike.
Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. We've talked about this.
Couldn't agree with you anymore.
And
so Kofi coming to the aid of Big E. Horror show at Extreme Rules. Will it be a table?
Turn the tables on Cesaro and Nakamura.
For the title defense Sunday.
And now Shinsuke avert disaster here tonight. What the stipulation will be for the tag team title match.
Congratulations to Cesaro on his victory, but now, Corbin, you've already developed quite the antagonistic relationship. So, how do you think he'll fare?
Ring, and Riddle can't even remember to put his shoes on. So, Continental Champion.
So, in your opinion...
Okay, look, I'll give you this. Matt Riddle, in reality, he thinks this is like the movies, where if you want to make it fire, and he's going to get burned. Everybody's going to realize the bro is nothing but...
Corbin's words ring true because the bodacious bear for the Intercontinental Championship tonight.
See, tonight, the goddess has promised a mystery guest.
Just can't beat us. They can't touch us. We go baby biggie.
We get to decide. And we Extreme Rules. What kind of match should it be? What do you think? Bones can break. Cage match. I can't get the thought. It just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Through the table last week. Now that was a good. So this Sunday, at the horse show.
Sounds like the sun might...
Auto, home, or motorcycle insurance.
What's the Bliss and her enthusiasm.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hearts.
And I know what you're going to say this week.
What I was going to say, yes, this week was the 5th year anniversary of the women's round of applause. Clairvoyant.
You know, I also had an Annie, but we loved her anyway, and she had great shepherd's pie. And
That's great. It's okay. No, it's okay. So it's time for Blistradamus to win the NBA championship. The new Intercontinental Champion, by defeating AJ Styles, Braun Strowman, is going to walk. And I also predict someone who I am very close with, someone who is...
It's me. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I am a lot of this place on Sunday. And you know, Bailey, I am going to make the horror show her and I will become the next SmackDown.
Love the enthusiasm, but I'm going to need you to bring it up. Couple? I brought you one. Special mystery guest tonight.
Are you nuts?
Mystery, and I just lost my mind a little bit. I'm sorry.
It's a fitting guest. Doesn't do anything for Wayne. Sasha Banks.
This Sunday, you're going to be a failure. After the horror show at Extreme Rules, it's before we come into that ring and beat the two of you there is a couple things, but you kind of guys mentioned to them that they missed a step. Sasha Banks and Bailey are the that cement. We built the ring you're sitting. You're welcome. This. You like to tell the future. I've got a little prediction. Cross. Sasha Banks will defeat Women's Tag Team Champions, but the new ever SmackDown Women or anybody in the WWE can do about it.
But you never let me finish talking about...
Oh my! Bailey and Sasha.
Champion and Sasha Banks' opponent in 2 nights.
Out of the ring, the Raw Women's Champion.
Wise decision to retreat.
Y'all need to settle your issues in here. Let's get a ref.
Start Matt Riddle. He is the challenger tonight for AJ, including former world champion.
Challenges himself, forces everybody around them. AJ Styles has been forced to become a fighting champion of all time if he embraces the opportunity. I've seen the intensity. I've seen the skills. Maybe a little biased, but I also hear he has a special
championship later on tonight. Meanwhile, this matchup has been made official against Nikki Cross and Asuka, the Raw Women's Champion. 3 rules for the title, goes right after the champion.
The Friday Night SmackDown.
Well, it's because Asuka's going to fools. And Bailey now, Nikki Cross. Bailey has been tagged. Well, I'm not quite sure. That wasn't a legal tag.
That was brilliant teamwork. Cover here by Bailey.
And a kick out by Nick's tag champs.
I say it each and every week. Yes, Banks. Females cover in WWE.
And Bailey and Sasha Banks have been over the past couple best friends, tag team champions. Sasha hoping Cross as the boss looks on.
Lethal competitor, one of the most feared women in all of WWE.
Take advantage as Bailey draws the official.
This is like a walking tornado. She's certainly difficult to prepare for. To experience Nikki Cross in tag team action, say what you will about Bailey. Her character as a...
Well, Corey, she's had 2 reigns now as SmackDown Women's. And look at Banks go. Sasha Banks, 3 of all time. Not been able to get into this matchup. Bailey, my champ at 2. Man, what a momentum booster it would be for
Could that be for Nikki Cross and her confidence to lose?
Got on the same team tonight. They had one of the great last women's champion. Tag made. You're down champ Bailey. Champion versus champion here.
Asuka taking down both.
Raw Women's Championship, and I'll tell you, Corey, I am looking for
the hip attack.
And Asuka now. And Banks, baseball slide. Asuka caught her in the air in this matchup. Asuka will make the tag. Nikki Cross
now nowhere to go.
With a SmackDown Women's Champion call. Caught Bailey. And now Nikki Cross with a cross. Friday Night SmackDown. Let the dancing be on Friday Night SmackDown. Tag team action. Banks and Bill shoulders down. Kick out at 2. Cover again by Banks. Kick out now by Asuka. Remember what's his title? Sunday at the Horror Show of Extreme Rules. WWE Network.
Double knee to the midsection cover.
Confidence heading into Sunday.
Definitely, not to mention the opportunity to Extreme Rules this Sunday.
Sasha wins Sunday if WWE signs the NXT title. Asuka off the backside. Is it Asuka or Bailey?
This business is ever
covered
seen.
by Bailey on the Raw.
Did Asuka when she arrived on Raw and SmackDown. However,
it is incredible where Bailey has come in her opportunity to be one of the all-time best.
I'm talking about the women's evolution in WWE all week. I'm a happy-go-lucky, plucky underdog. Has now
that Sasha Banks is as argument
told that Bailey has removed a lot of doubt, if not.
Love to beat the Raw Women's Champion here tonight in the year or so. The fact that she shoulders down by Bailey, kick out at 2.
Some would say the SmackDown Women's Championship, which is why it's so valuable.
Sasha and Nikki now in this tag.
Nikki Cross, a frenzy in the ring right. Banks landed hard right on her tailbone.
Frantic offensive style, Corey.
However, we've seen in the past, Nikki gets Sasha Banks.
Top rope, Cross, went to the cross body, cover on Cross, hook of the leg, wrap the arm, but Nikki, Monday night on Raw, would tap out Kyrie. Tag, here's Bailey. Onto the top rope, Nikki, can you imagine if she knocks off? Bring it, she hit hard. And Nikki now, thrust right to the throat.
Incredibly risky maneuver.
Asuka now into the fight.
Nikki Cross knows Asuka trying to gain an advantage on the boss.
To the apron and out of the floor.
The Emperor's just melted.
Asuka's going to get involved at least momentarily. Bailey's there now. And now Bailey. Bailey, double leg takedown. Bailey stacks her up. Use
the WWE Women's Tag Team Challenge.
Corey, how telling is that Bailey...
I think Bailey and Banks weren't even expecting to compete tonight. All cost. You don't have to like it.
Yeah. Against Sasha Banks on Sunday. Of Extreme Rules.
We're talking about the match with the monster among men. We get up tonight.
Muscle. They call him the monster among men. Yes. Triumphantly comes out ahead and slays the monster. Is the monster and becomes a legend. Yes, you see, you're getting it. Heroic and willing to step up and fight the monster in case.
Horror guy, so I really have no idea what you're talking about.
Fox is presented by Progressive.
Peaceful. The lie underneath. When Braun first laid foot on this hallowed ground, in the eyes, and I gave him the truth, and I created. Or so he thought. Where darkness comes to light. It's a special place. You can never truly leave. But I monster that I created is just... But you've proven, and you're not capable of... I must be. So now, I... Come on.
Well, that is one fight.
Now it's time to take a trip on it.
Following contest, 215 pounds, John.
Two ways to look at it. Either number one, Strowman so beat you up and beat you up good.
A look of trepidation on.
And this is why.
185 pounds.
It's a 1,000-yard stare in the eyes of
Information
There comes a time in a man's life. What I'm going to do this Sunday, I am ready and go home. I have to go to the swamp and face my Fiend, because the Fiend is everything evil. And that all culminated and coming to exist. Go home and end him before he
would not want to be John Morrison here tonight. Wyatt. Bray Wyatt saying that he needs in the eyes, and here's Strowman now, and he sends Morrison to the mood that I've never, ever seen out of him before.
John Morrison suffering the wrath of the Strowman experience.
The question is Wyatt in his head, Corey?
Before our very eyes, but will Braun be able to take
Abilene? We have to see if Strowman... And what the elements that they're going to be battling through as they battle...
We've only ever seen in our own nightmares. Roman.
Bray Wyatt is in.
We haven't seen this in quite some time.
Wyatt family days for Strowman, and now they're running.
Here is your winner.
Strowman annihilating John Morrison. It's Strowman.
Bray Wyatt, I hope you were watching.
To the place wherein Bray Wyatt's first learned evil, lurking in the of his life at the swamp in Extreme Rules.
Come on. Don't get him up.
Unfortunately for John Morrison, he was the Universal Champion Braun Strowman.
Each time Braun Strowman. Wyatt.
Okay. Come on.
All right, hey, get the board out again.
Slowly. Use me.
Matchup on Friday Night SmackDown. The Southern
choice for auto insurance.
Welcome to
I can't wait to be alone. I'm cool, I'm cocky, I'm bad.
Stop, chill.
He's just a common man.
karaoke has caused. And that's why we. Because it's time to feel the glow.
Scheduled for one fall. Thank you.
Corey, you know, for some reason, all week long, late week.
Can you blame her, Cole? It's not like a competition. I can understand why Lacey feels like she got the short end of the stick.
First time in her career. Important matchup here. Nikki Cross this coming Sunday in a drop toe hold.
Lacey's plans here in the early goings.
And a Beal by Naomi going. Lacey with a shoulder right to the midset. Talked about this before. Cover now by Evans and a kick out.
Lines of most of the WWE universe. It's just a matter of time.
I believe that Lacey's still trying to find herself.
It's tough to fit in when you shine brighter than just about everyone.
Tip up by Naomi.
That's all you got, Lacey.
You know that Naomi has all the tools as a former SmackDown.
Oh, went for the woman's right. Naomi able to duck underneath. And oh, look at this now. Naomi sends left to the apron. And Naomi with a kick. WWE today. Hey, the hair up around the second rope. Naomi's.
Give Lacey some points for creativity.
Hold on. Of a little trickery. And Evans with the.
Oh, if anyone else, it was.
Yeah, but this was uncalled for, Corey. She's lucky.
Successful. Boom! Woman's right.
Lacey Evans, impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest. Down. Sheamus has mocked your personal struggles. He's even used Miz and John Morrison to challenge his game and potentially risk your sobriety.
You can't just wish it away, you know, so all it's down. So yeah, it's risky for me to walk into a bees. It's going to be worth it. So it's a risk I'm willing. That's a bittersweet championship tournament. So
You're right, Jeff. You can't run from it. I'm here to help. And I will cleanse you, fella.
Friday Night SmackDown on Fox as it Bailey knocked off Nikki Cross and Asuka.
I will be Nikki Cross tonight. Victory. Thank you. Now, will this momentum continue?
Than me, Kayla.
I mean, actually, I do know the definition. If you look at me, momentum, then Nikki, Sasha, the blueprint, the boss. That ain't science. That to win all the championship gold. Oh, yeah. She thinks she's disappointed in herself now. State of depression after she loses her first ever one-on-one.
No wonder they're laughing. What's wrong with me tonight? Am I going to blow it on Sunday? Like, no, you're my best friend. It's not like we get the same opportunities, eh? I've got friends and family in Scotland. I left my friends. I don't. Look at me. I can't. Look at me. Our show's going to be if I don't win on Sunday. What the hell? Put a leash on her! Put a freaking... No!
Riddle. And technically, tonight, no, he's a flash in the pan. And this is still the house.
What does AJ stand for anyways? Win the Intercontinental title? Oh.
There we see. 5 years ago this week, Stephanie McMahon stood in the ring and known as the Divas Revolution. It would have all...
Sports Entertainment took to social media to celebrate and show forever. Placed, who's the better man? We find out right now.
The original bro, Matt Riddle.
To catch lightning in a bottle.
Last month, his in-ring debut on Friday night. An entertaining matchup.
A back. Styles couldn't help himself. Gets distracted.
Matt Riddle would deliver the Continental Champion. Can Riddle do it?
AJ Styles is prepared. AJ knows.
He said that he's wasting his time of taking the Intercontinental Championship from him. Buy Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home.
Out here that night to celebrate his newly won is at stake.
Intercontinental Championship. Nevada. Weighing in at 200 Matt Riddle. And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia. Intercontinental Champion.
Matt Riddle claims when he wins. AJ Styles calls Matt Riddle a flash in the pan.
Use the words flash in the pan, but AJ's been around this game. Matt Riddle.
Styles, the veteran. Again, looking to win his first major singles championship here.
Just diving in with the Sharks, not wasting any time on Styles. Styles wisely backing Riddle into the corner. This is the experience factor that Riddle needs to account for.
Styles to win the title. By Matt Riddle. And continues to have
power and body control by the challenger, and Styles looks frustrated.
Trouble.
Riddle needs to get Styles in the ring. In a
ration coming out of the Intercontinental Champion. And we are back. It's been all Riddle since the start of this matchup.
Gates thus far, Riddle has been dominant.
Plants the knee right in the midsection of Styles and now the elbow. You can see an example of that here as Styles covers up as he makes
forces some distance.
We hear the bizarre fight as a child. But the innate AJ Styles, Corey, just does not. Oh. Styles now hangs him up on the top rope. Styles buys himself some time to regroup.
Well, AJ's one of the toughest competitors there is.
It's a very unique style, Corey, could pose a problem for Styles here tonight.
Absolutely. Styles of combat as AJ's finding out firsthand.
You can see the agony in his face. Mean streak that the champion Styles has. Leg of Riddle, you take out so much offense from this young for the calf crusher submission.
Takes away the ability.
And you mentioned it earlier, Corey, AJ Styles.
Strong forearm rocked Riddle. Lock applied. This allows Styles time to recover.
Off Daniel Bryan in a classic.
Styles just putting all of his body weight to the body. Little to no effect on the...
Driving Styles into the corner. Riddle has such a... And Matt Riddle.
There's the kick Riddle was looking for. Seen in recent weeks.
And the bro to sleep by Riddle. Right, Matt Riddle is the challenger. This is for the Intercontinental Champ. A vicious clothesline.
AJ Styles needed to land. Styles flattening his challenger.
It's almost sort of rhythm against the upstart challenger.
We talked about Matt Riddle apparently.
And Riddle with a chop to Styles and Riddle.
And Styles just buckled Riddle's left knee with a kick. Raw power shown by the...
Riddle trying to somehow crawl toward Styles to the corner, and look at Riddle with the body blows.
In trouble. Or new.
Yeah, delivered. Riddle off the kick by Styles.
Riddle
and him shifting after the boot, but look at Riddle's spine. Riddle will land on his...
Again.
Calls it the final flash, and Matt Styles. Riddle off the top, looking for the floating bro.
Preserved AJ's title reign. This will definitely do that.
With a right hand. Styles for the victory. Riddle stays in the match.
Nobody home. And then Styles.
Being a frustrated Styles throughout this matchup, looking to push out, and another near fall for the champion.
Customers AJ Styles has encountered in quite some...
Top stamina of Matt Riddle on display. Put him away here. Was looking for the bro Derek. What a hard-hitting
Matt Riddle with a proton right to the
back to their feet. Could be a turning point in this matchup.
Styles answering the strikes with a flurry of his own.
Middle of the ring. What's Riddle gonna do?
This is gonna do it. Riddle
trying to make it to the bottom rope to force a break. Styles is such a mastermind in the ring. He's got... In a minute. Looking for the bro mission, perhaps.
Twister submission is locked in.
Veteran AJ Styles survives.
Intercontinental champion.
But Corey, what a performance.
Numerous occasions came within an eyelash.
Now, Matt Riddle proved a lot to the world tonight. As
Riddle's gonna have to wait. He's the house that AJ Styles built.
Corbin, who has had issues with Riddle.
Corbin was humiliated by Matt Riddle, and now it's Matt Riddle.
Into Matt Riddle. An emphatic statement to Matt Riddle by forgive. King Corbin has said fire. And in the end, Matt Riddle
hits the scene and introduces the original.